We all know a lot about law because of the Trayvon Martin case. Now we're hearing about a little-known conservative group pushing the law. As Mary Snow reports, some of the information out is causing political fallout, and some big companies are cutting ties.
In the wake of Trayvon Martin's death, Florida's Stand Your Ground law came into the spotlight. It sparked controversy over the possibility it could shield George Zimmerman from prosecution. Now, a focus on how that law came into place has stretched to corporations who are involved with an obscure conservative group called the American Legislative Exchange Council, or ALEC for short. The public pressure is being turned up by liberal advocacy groups like Color of Change.
Our members were asking us questions about Stand Your Ground and how did this law not only get in place in Florida, but around the country. And all the fingers kept pointing back to ALEC. And it's not just ALEC, right? ALEC doesn't do its work alone. They do it with some of the biggest corporate brands in America.
Coca-Cola and Kraft are two of the big names that cut ties with ALEC after a barrage of social media. Neither cited the attention over Stand Your Ground as a reason. Pepsi and software company Intuit also cut their ties recently. Companies can join ALEC by paying as much as a $25,000 membership fee. ALEC says its mission is free market and limited government. It helps copy legislation from one state to another. But some of that legislation has little to do with business. For instance, for Stand Your Ground, 15 states use the exact same language in their bills. That's according to the SunlightFoundation. ALEC itself says while it did not write Stand Your Ground, it helped spread it beyond Florida.
It is one of our model policies, but we have, a broad area of policy topics, and it's really, up to a legislator of his or her particular state what their constituents need and what they find, to be the most pressing problem facing them.
Another controversial law ALEC has pushed is the voter ID bill in multiple states. The group caught the attention of Tim Smith, who's in charge of social responsible investing at Walden Asset Management. He says to Coca-Cola last year, along with the trade union, in calling for better transparency.
ALEC is out there trying to put legislation into place in states all around the country. And you've got to look very seriously at what that legislation says and whether you want your company to be associated with it.
Companies that cut ties with ALEC say they were only involved in issues that had a direct impact on their businesses. But with big names distancing themselves, liberal advocacy groups say they'll continue to turn up the pressure on more companies. Mary Snow, CNN, New York.